Clips, 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 clips. Welcome to the clips. The fun that again. We'll dive into topics, make new best friends. So grab a seat, get ready to go. On the Clips Podcast Show, let's enjoy the flow. Ain't nobody messing with mine. We'll discuss the latest trends and news. Laugh and debate, leave you feeling amused. Oh yeah, Tim the man as your host will keep the energy high. Interviews and stories that will touch the sky. Let's talk. Let's talk.
All right. Today's topic is a little off brand, but this is something I really want to know myself. That's why I got so many ladies on here tonight. Because today's subject is how really hard is it to date a black man in America? How really hard is it? I keep hearing this question. Like it's so hard. How really hard is it? Is it that hard? I mean, what are the? I want to know. Okay, my first question is, the topic is why is it so hard? But why do other races of people love black men, but the black woman says she don't need him for nothing? But all other races find us attractive and they want to be with us. That's why I want to know, women, why is it so hard if everybody else finds us so attractive? That's what the other races tell me. But before y'all give me your answer, let's take a look and see who likes the black man.
It is Wild Wednesday, and I'm going to get wild and offensive with my videos because I think it's time somebody digs deep into our culture and into our people to figure out what is going on upstairs with our women. Divorce is on the rise more than ever among Middle Easterns, whether they live in the Middle East or abroad. And just like we saw among westernized countries like America, when the women became independent is when the family structures collapsed. They collapsed to the point where now women are waking up and saying, you know what? I want a home again. I want my kids to have a healthy home. Well, the Middle Easterns are not there. We are at the point where we are collapsing because not only are women independent asking for a divorce, but we also have culture shock. A lot of our women are extremely spoiled. Yes, I said it. A lot of our women are extremely spoiled and the men cannot keep up. What is happening with our women? We went from a point where Arab men used to tell each other, marry her young, مشان تربيها على إيدك, so you can raise her your way, which is not right either. Come to find out, المرأة ما بتتربى. You cannot raise a woman because we get to a point where we know what we want. And did you guys know that 70% of divorces are initiated by women? And of those women, 90% of them are college educated. Are they sick of the abuse and they want out because they know they can support themselves? Or do they no longer want to make the sacrifice for their marriage? Let's talk.
Are you positive it was this guy?
Yeah, you're such a loser. I'm done.
Want to hear likes?
Before we go any further, let me just clarify something real quick. For all you racist Latinos, Arabs, and Indians who have something to say about these videos and you think I'm making these videos because I'm upset, because I'm trying to get black men to get with non-black females, and you're saying that I think you're racist because you don't approve of that, you're right. You damn right. Of course, yes. That's what I want. That's what we want. Yes, we want to sleep with your females. Because anytime you can sleep with ours, we should be able to sleep with yours as well. Damn right I'm upset. Yeah, I am, yes.
A lot of Arab and brown Muslim women always reach out to me and ask me, how do I tell my parents about the black man that I'm interested in? There's a lot of Muslim women out there that are Arab and brown, and they don't know how to come and talk to their parents about the man that they're interested in simply because he's black. Simply because their parents have iterated to them again and again and again, no black men. No black men. They'll even be like, if they're Arab, they'll be like, okay, any other Arab country is fine. And if they're Desi, they'll be like, okay, any other Desi kind of is fine. But like, what Like what? How are they even determining the value of a man by his skin color? That's not Islam. So if you're having trouble and you don't know how to reach out to your parents, go to marriageishalal.com. We'll try to help you out. You could book a consultation with us. But at the end of the day, you could go anywhere and you can talk to anyone and you can open up the Quran for yourself. There's nowhere that says you need to obey your parents if they are straight out doing something that is un-Islamic. And preventing you from marrying a Muslim man just because of his skin color is un-Islamic. So shut that down, respectfully say no, and, do your thing.
At the moment, it is the African's decade.
Yeah, it is. You're not winning right now. Bro, there's not one Arab girl that's not married to a black guy. Wallah.
Yeah, we're moving in. At the moment, it is the African's decade.
Yeah, it is. You're not winning right now. Bro, there's not one Arab girl that's not married to a black guy. Wallah. Yeah, we're moving in.
Now listen up here and pay attention closely. And her affection for black men, she's a real Arab female, okay? So most likely she will marry herself a black man.
Ask Petty Tupac. I made this post and some people disagree. I'll read it to you. Okay, black men who associate with more Arab women do better than other black men because we provide something black women can't, like submissiveness, two-parent households, no attitude. We don't date men for purses. We know when to be quiet. We don't want praise for being wild and ratchet, and we have real hair. No offense, but it's the truth. Like, I don't know. Someone please explain.
Y'all don't even know how often this happens in Arab families. It's insane. When I was younger, we were told that if any of our siblings got married to a black person, that we were going to be disowned for life.
So you heard it from the horse's mouth. An Arab girl, she said they would be disowned if they was to marry a black guy. Now, the crazy thing about this is that these are the people who black people are giving their money to. They hate your guts. They're the same like these racist Latinos. They can't stand you. I haven't been to an Arab or Latino corner store in damn near 5 years because I don't want to give them my money and I want them to close down.
And I have family members that have married someone black and have been disowned from other family members for life. Gotten side-eyed at family events. Talked shit about by all the aunties. Meanwhile, their 70-year-old husband is looking for his third wife. Like, come on now.
Because racism is still very much alive in the Muslim Ummah. Racism has not been eradicated. In fact, the only people that don't face racism in the Muslim Ummah are people that have the skin color like me or lighter. Brown Muslims don't face racism, so they say it doesn't exist. They say there's no racism in Islam because I don't face it. Black Muslims are saying that they're facing racism from brown Muslims, so we gotta believe them. And number one, we need to stop it.
Well.
This is so interesting.
What does that even mean? It's harder to date black. Like, what does that mean?
Well, let me share it with you. Let me share it with you. This is her sentiment.
Aware that I'm going to get a lot of hate for this, but I am so effing tired of the amount of emotional labor that comes with dating black men. I am so tired of the lack of commitment, the lack of support, the lack of encouragement, the lack of money. Like, I don't know what to do from this point on, but I can tell you one thing. My interest in dating another black man is like 1% at this point. They want us to be ride or dies until they get their shit together, and then they don't want to support us in return. They don't want to commit to us. They don't want to marry us, but then they want all the benefits of being a husband without actually proposing to us. I need someone who's intentional in every single act.
We don't care. No matter what black women say, black dudes is gonna stand on their shit. We gonna keep doing the same shit, nigga. Y'all the ones that's losing, not us, nigga. Y'all need to get it together, not us.
What y'all think? What do you think?
This is funny.
What do y'all think? What do y'all think? See, the Arab women want the black man. They say they want them. They just dealing with a culture religion problem, but they clearly say they want black men. I hear Arab women all the time. They say they don't even understand y'all black women. Why y'all won't submit and do the things it takes.
So they say, first of all, they say Hispanic women. I'm Hispanic. So with that being said, how I feel about black men is, I love the black men. I will not date outside of black men. I don't even date Hispanic. But
move your hand from the bottom of your mic if it's right, if you're moving it.
Okay, thank you. Okay, so the only thing is, I love black men.
Mm-hmm.
And I never ever dated outside of a black man. And I never will. But I will not submit to a black man and be submissive.
Your dating history is over. It's over for you.
Hold out. I will not be submissive.
It's over for you. It's over for you.
and that. But listen, I'm okay with being single.
Hold on. I want to hear this. Hold on, Smoke. Let me hear her because she's talking herself into a whirlwind. But go ahead.
No, I'm not, because I
Go ahead.
Because black men are good for disloyalty, and they want you to be
loyal to them. That's a lie.
Smoke, you ain't been here. Act right.
Hold on. I'm telling you what I've been through. So they have all been very disloyal.
Okay.
And then you have some relationships where they want you to keep accepting what they do. And that's not the case here. So this is why they date outside of our race, because a white woman is going to keep forgiving you, because she wants to be able to say she's dating a black man. And they're going to do everything you want. You can go sit on the couch, play the game all day, eat the kids' fruit snacks, whatever. And it doesn't matter as long as they have you. A black woman, we know, are a strength. We don't need you. We don't. Because we know that we are strong individuals, but that's how we were raised, to be strong individuals. Now, to have a 2-parent household, every woman and man should want that. But I don't have to have that to deal with your stuff. I don't have to deal with that. So a white woman will.
Hurt you.
I know, I've been through enough. This is why I have trust issues and it's disloyalty. And
Okay. Let me ask you a question, and then I'm gonna let somebody else ask you a question. How many real relationships you had in your life? Like really ones you was in love with? Three.
I had my first kid's father. I was with him for 14 years. We lived in a household.
No.
Second kid's father, I was 5 years.
How many of them were you married to?
I'm never getting married.
No. I didn't ask you that. I said, how many were you married to?
None, because I'm never getting married. It's not an option.
That's not an option.
No.
Okay. So here's your problem. Your problem is
I don't have a problem, first of all.
No, hold on. I'm gonna just tell you, because I'm gonna tell you this. You're actually dictating 3 relationships of your
because
life.
they asked me to marry them, and then once they asked me to marry them, I knew the relationship was over with, because I'm not marrying you, because you're not married, period.
Okay, hold on. What I'm saying is you base 3 relationships on however your age your age is right now. You base 3 relationships and determine about all black men. That is impossible. Because there's 7.8 billion people on earth. How you going to make that the determination of all black men?
Because as you grow, you get tired.
That's fine, but you can't base 3 relationships on the whole race.
Yes, I can, because I don't have time to keep learning people over and over. So therefore, no.
Okay, go ahead. I'm gonna let somebody else come in. Go ahead. Anybody want to say something, JT? Smoke? She actually answering her own questions.
I'm not, because that's just how I feel. I have trust issues. I don't trust people. And
You're contradicting yourself, Miss Shopaholic, and I'm gonna tell you how you're contradicting yourself. First of all, if you felt that strongly about your mate, particularly one you spent 14 years with, and they asked you to marry you, you made that choice to be with them and give them your time.
I'm married, but I knew the
That was 5 years, so that's 19 years. So we're talking about 2+ decades of you choosing the wrong partner for yourself, and then you blaming an entirety of the black male species for your choices. That makes no sense.
No.
I think that all black men, I haven't met one, even in conversation.
Again, that's what you've been exposed to.
That's it.
Go.
Well, maybe Well, maybe it's just the Cleveland men.
Okay, again, valid, and it's where you're going and who you're dealing with. Maybe if you change your circle of association, maybe choose some higher class girlfriends to hang out with, you be exposed
And I hang with
to
everyone I hang with is registered nurses, doctors.
that don't mean you can't be hood rats.
Shit, I don't hang with hood rats.
I'm saying just because you're an
I don't hang with hood rats. I'm not hood rat.
and I'm not saying you are. I'm just saying let's not
I
get
hang
it
with women with class.
conflicted with what
I
we're
hang
talking
with
about.
women with class because I can't be seen with trash. So you hang around trash, you find trashy men. But with that being said, there's still the people in the high class areas are bringing trashy men into the high class areas. That's the problem.
Okay, so first it was all black men, then it was
Well, actually, if you ask me, I'm not gay. Never thought about ever being gay, but I think a lot of men of race, all races are trash. They don't play the same games. It's not necessarily black men, it's all of them. And this is why a lot of black females like to go date the white man because they're excited to have a black woman. And it's like a game being played on both ends. It's not because they're really truly happy.
Right.
You have any children?
I have 3. That's the only thing I got out of them. That was a black one.
Okay, so wait. You chose to lay with that man, have babies by him, but then you wouldn't marry him?
No.
That ain't nobody's fault but your own. If he was no good and you have babies with him, it's your fault.
It's
it ain't nobody else. That's your fault.
Listen.
That's your fault. You married him. You was with this man and you had babies by this man. You chose that man. You laid with that man. It's your fault. Here's the story.
Tell me it's not facts that when 2 people are dating, that they don't see the true side of a person they have kids by.
You was with him for 15 years.
My first daughter father was 14 years, had 1 child.
So now you a single mother.
But yes, and I choose to be a single mother because I don't tolerate people in their shit.
And you're the reason the black community is where it is today.
I'm actually not.
Daddy, smoke you better popping up to your
black men being trash.
You came back with revenge or something, Smoke? What's
Yeah,
wrong
he
with
came.
you? I done prayed for you and everything.
You done prayed for
No.
So
No.
I mean, basically what he's saying is,
First thing you gotta take ownership. I don't know you as an individual. So black men have to take ownership of who they are. Like
now,
a lot
do
of
you
black
take
men-
ownership though?
A lot of black men fall into households with children that is not even their kids, and they'll take 100% care of these kids and take care of their own kids.
But
So,
once again,
that's like ownership.
but once again, like he's saying, you have to take some accountability in that as well.
I have taken accountability. Did you hear?
No,
what
no.
I said? No, listen to what I said.
Go ahead.
I said that I was in my relationships, but never thought about marrying these men. And I did say that when they asked me to marry them, I knew the relationship then was over.
Okay.
There's something wrong with you upstairs. You're not making no sense. You're not making no sense. You can't connect the dots. You're not connecting the dots, man.
I am the type of person that if you make me mad one time, I want to be able to walk away. I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to work it out. I don't want to.
That's not fair. That's not fair.
Because I shouldn't have to deal with it.
What you mean? Somebody got to deal with you.
But listen, I'm not asking you to marry me.
You don't know that. He might. You don't know. Look, the man do the asking. The woman don't do the asking. Let's get that
Well,
first.
this is what I'm trying to say. If you make me mad, if you make me mad, you know how people get comfortable when they finally get married. A lot of people get comfortable. Some people gain weight. Some people lose weight. I don't know. But then some people, you could be the cleanest person in the world. Then now we live together. You want to become the dirtiest person. I'm not dealing with a dirty man. So therefore, you stay here and I'm going to leave. But I don't need no papers to say I got to leave.
See, this is exactly why the Arab women is saying they want our men. See, y'all women, y'all American women, she ain't helping y'all at all right now tonight. She ain't helping y'all, Monique.
Let me
say nothing else for the rest of the night. I'm done. She just ruined me.
Your mother just broke my face.
give you a parallel. Quick.
Hold on, JT trying to talk. Hold on.
Let me just give you a parallel real quick, right? Say there's a dog, right? He gets adopted from a shelter, and the new owner kicks the shit out of him, doesn't feed him, doesn't bathe him, just mistreats him, doesn't give the dog any of his needs. The dog runs away, finds himself in a suburb, a higher end suburb. You know, most of our comrades in the suburbs feel about animals versus human life. They adopt that dog. They clean that dog up. They show that dog love that he's never had before. And now that dog becomes a part of the family and valued to that family. Mm-hmm. It's the same thing with a black man who's been in toxic or bad relationships. Maybe you were just a victim of his previous toxicity with somebody else. Maybe not. Maybe you're the toxic person with some mental health issues that you might need to address. Just simply by the fact that you deal in absolute negatives. Instead of saying, well, maybe there's a way to compromise. Maybe there's a way I can look at the way I'm viewing things, fix it. Again, if somebody has been beaten down previously and then he comes to you and you try to treat him nicely, but as soon as he does something you don't like, you treat him like get out. It's a parallel. Yeah. And so when a black man dates outside of his race, I think it's not because he's looking for the stature of dating someone that's not black. I think it's because, like the one particular lady said, we're submissive. We cook. We cater to our men. And black men who've been treated like stray animals, beaten, not fed, unloved by their partner, when they get that, I don't care if it's white, Hispanic, wherever, that's where he's going to stay. And that's where he's going to pour into because he's being poured into. And that's just the reality. I personally do it. That's just.
I know it's never been me because I don't want to always receive an apology. They call me back and apologize for the way they treated me. So it's never been me. It's always going to be me that never.
Of course. It's never you. It's never you.
It's never me.
Of course.
Once you show me disloyalty, how I treat you from there on out, that's on you.
Who are you, Donald Trump? You keep talking about loyalty. Like, why the man? Expectation.
Once a man show me disloyalty, how I treat you from here on out, because that's the first topic of any relationship. Once you are disloyal to me, I will never respect you ever again. So there's no coming back from that.
But you stay 15 years.
So a lot of black men date, like I said, outside of their race because they are.
Let me ask you something. Just to be transparent for the room.
Right.
So you say you was with your ex for 14 years, right?
Right.
In that 14 years, he waited to year 14 to make you mad. He never disappointed you, never had any issues. That's what they're trying to understand.
Oh, no. From 14, within the first couple of years of dating, when he was disloyal, I was living in a house with an enemy.
With a who?
So why did you stay?
Because I knew that I had to get on my feet. I wasn't moving in with nobody. This is my home, just like it's yours. So now we're roommates. I'm going to get on my feet and move out to get myself together. So therefore, just like you thought you used me, I'm going to wait until my time comes up. How many people do that? Let's be for real. How many people do that?
Oh, no, I don't do that. I got up and left, baby.
No, listen to what I'm saying. Well, I'm different because I'm from the streets. You see what I'm trying to say? So I got to get mine how I'm going to get it. Ain't nobody gonna make me move when they want me to move. So until it's time for me to cut that string, I'm gonna stay right here. I'm gonna stack my bread, and I'm gonna do what I gotta do, and then I'm gonna get on my feet because I don't like asking nobody for nothing.
Even though in the way that
you don't want to ask somebody for nothing. Everybody got somebody for something.
But listen, what I'm saying. I'm not about to ask you for nothing. If I don't have to ask you for nothing, a nigga, excuse my French, but ain't gonna make me move. You're not gonna dictate because you messed up how I'm going to operate.
Okay, let me ask you.
Uncomfortable until I get up out of here.
Okay, let me ask you a question. Where did you get this from? This train of thought.
Because back in the day, when I used to be a hustler, I know where it came from.
Okay, that's what. Right.
Because I was afraid.
Was this passed on to you?
Huh?
Was this passed on to you? This thought process?
No, it started as a child.
So that's what he's saying. Like he's asking, like, did it something that you experienced in your family or something like that? That's
right.
Oh no, all the women in my family are single women. That's
okay. See that.
We all single. Yeah,
this sound like
very,
trauma.
very beautiful women and very single because we don't need nobody running our households. You understand what I'm trying to say? Because you know, you ain't nobody controlling nothing over here.
Situation.
What's that?
Is that a chicken wing, Monique?
Chicken wing.
Now,
Chicken wing on the pork.
And that's just mutual. You can get in any relationship, and the same respect you show me, I'm gonna show you. But once you show me a level of disrespect, like I'm talking about disloyalty, you have nothing else.
But
Like,
you
there's nothing there.
I mean, cause you was kind of going in on the brothers a little bit for a minute, and I'm not saying like your experience isn't wrong. I'm just speaking for me. I don't have a preference of black, white, Asian, whatever. I'm a social diverse butterfly when it comes to dating. But I've had some no good white men. I've had some no good Arabs. I mean, I don't think it's tied to specifically black men. I mean, as JT kind of put it, you don't know the trauma that the relationship put on that person. So if you're not patient enough to understand the way you kind of now, like at this point, this is a bartering system, and like I'm gonna use you got, you gonna use me. Just gonna use each other, but that's trauma bond.
Yeah.
No, I never said that. I think all races is messed up. If you ask me, what I mean by you,
No, not all races.
I'm not using you financially for your pocket. What I'm saying
No,
is,
we got the highest divorce rate of all nations on the earth, black folks, and more black women are unmarried than any other women on the earth. More black women. No, it's not about. No, it's not about taking bull crap. It's about knowing your position. And we did a podcast. I don't know.
See, that's what the black man got to understand. We don't have a position.
Who don't have a position?
Do you got a position?
Yes. Yes. I'm the head. You the head.
You're partly the head. Because
right. The man is. No, hold on. Hold on. Let me talk. Hold on. Let me talk. Hold on. I'll let you talk. Let me talk. The man is the head of the woman. The woman is not the head of the man. So when things are out of order, okay, you ever heard of a football team? You ever heard of the lineman that hiked the ball? You ever heard of him being the quarterback in the middle of the game? He can't throw the ball because he's not the quarterback. So when you play your position, then the whole team will function right. When you play out of position, this is why the household is messed up, because when a woman thinks she's the man, she's out of position. When a man thinks he's the woman, he's out of position. You have to play your position, and yes, there are positions. You have to read about your position, or somebody have to teach you, and then you'll understand how to play your position. Until then, you'll talk the way you are talking now. That's why we're here. We're on Cliff's Podcast. We're here to help you.
I can't depend on nobody. I got to depend on.
No. It's not about. No, look here. I want to depend on somebody. No, I don't want to be a lone ranger.
In a relationship, I can't.
When you say depend, are you speaking
on the man? Because they fail you.
Everybody don't fail you.
Wait.
No, what I'm
when
saying
you
is,
say depend,
I'm talking about what I've been through. They have failed. So
wait. When you say depend, are you speaking of financially depend?
Yes.
Okay.
And being loyal.
Okay. But I want to make sure everybody's clear, because I think it's sounding a little bit weird. So when you say you're depending, you mean you're depending financially. So anytime you're talking about disloyalty, dependent, you're talking about dealing with the man and him financially being stable, being a provider, doing what he's supposed to do. Is that what you're saying?
And being loyal in a relationship.
Okay, what was something that was disloyal? Like, what's something that's
like prime example, cheating for one, but more so my disloyalty always took place when, if I'm the type of person, don't ever try to front on me in front of your friends. You understand what I'm trying to say? Don't ever try to front on me, because or even just lie to make things sound good in front of your friends and then go against me. Never go against me.
Oh, so you feel distrusted. So you feel distrusted when they do that.
Yeah, no, I'm talking about disloyalty. Like,
right, that's what I'm saying.
Like, to fit in with whoever. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't ever be disloyalty. Like even in more situations, like I just don't think people see eye to eye. If I'm wrong in a situation and you know I'm wrong, you don't ever put me on blast in front of nobody. You put me to the side and say, look, he took
Okay. I mean, that sounds fair.
Or whatever
That's
like
fair.
that. Don't ever try to front on me.
That's fair. But we gotta kill that masculinity you got though. We gotta get you into femininity.
It's never going nowhere because it's been there since I was younger.
No, that don't. No, you making it stay there. Don't tell me it ain't going nowhere.
Yeah,
You making it stay there. Yes, it will. You just no. That's your blocker. That's your protective blocker. I ain't going for it. I done seen plenty of women in the world. I didn't talk to plenty. That's a blocker. I know about the wall. But anyway,
I refuse to get caught slipping.
Okay, watch this. Hold on. My next question is this. Hold on. So if all these other races find the black man so attractive, loving, strong, why can't the black woman in America see what other nations of women see in us? Why can't the black woman see that we're loving, strong, protective? It is black men that don't cheat. There's black men that provide. There's black men that strong. You can't put us all in the same category.
Because we deal with
They
them
usually
all our
get-
lives. They haven't.
They usually be the ones that get cheated on and rent. Oh, you ain't asking me. I'm sorry.
No, go ahead, Monique. What was you saying?
He asking a room, Monique.
No, go ahead.
Yeah,
What was you saying?
those type of men, in my opinion, usually end up getting the wrong women. They get men who are women that don't really have interest at heart, but have good men. So we can't. A lot of black women can't see that because they're just looking for the next sucker. I mean, no offense to black women, I love y'all. I be looking for.
No, you breaking up. Go ahead, though. You was breaking
Yeah,
up.
I just feel like sometimes men don't see that in black men because they're looking for a quick come up.
Oh,
I
okay.
mean, that's
Okay.
white women and Hispanic women too. But in
Yeah.
my experience, discounting the white women because I bring them into this. But Hispanic women and Middle East, because I hang out with the diverse crowd. When they're with their black man, it's not for a quick come up. That's why I said I was discounting the white women in this conversation.
You about to take it out. You about to take it out for me, Monique. Go ahead and say it. Go ahead and say it, because I understand.
Yeah, it's love. It's the nurture. It's the care. I mean, I can't honestly sit here and say there are no good black men.
Mm-hmm.
I think we are who we attract, and sometimes when we're dealing with trauma, when we're dealing with insecurity, when we're dealing with our fuck up, I attract that. When I'm in a dark space, when I'm broken in my brokenness, I attract broken people. When I don't have a come up here or nothing that's feeling insecure, I attract insecure people. So until you can fix that trauma that's keeping you with that depression, you're always gonna be like black men ain't shit because you're attracted to shit because no offense to you, but you're my shit.
Yeah.
Sorry, YouTube, don't block this video, but it's my opinion. I feel like we attract what we are in that space.
Yeah, there's some areas that that's still broken, that's in you that need to be fixed before you can get into another relationship. So that's why you will become a trauma to somebody else because there's things not fixed in you. Somebody else did that you making somebody else pay for.
Now, listen to this. Monique, are you a confrontational person?
Who, me?
Mm-hmm.
Conversational or confrontational?
No. Confrontational.
Confrontational, I can be. I don't like to be. If I can pick, I peace and harmony.
Right. Now, Jasmine, are you confrontational?
Not in a relationship,
Yes.
not necessarily.
Yes.
You know
Yes.
what, Simone?
Now, that's the point I was making. So they will be a perfect fit for.
Well, no. Let me answer your question. So I'm gonna say this: I'm not necessarily confrontational, but I will argue with someone.
Right.
Not necessarily disrespectful argue, but I will go back and forth and debate. Now, if I'm in a relationship with somebody, no, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to hear you loud and clear. If I have something I need to say or I want to voice my opinion, I will do so after time has
Yeah, bring your camera up a little bit.
Huh?
Bring your camera up a little bit. Yeah, there you go. There you go.
I will do so after time has passed. Because a lot of times when you're having a conversation with a man, he's heated and you're upset, the argument becomes so much more than what it actually really is. So sometimes letting that person vent and then me coming back, but it took me a long time to learn that. It took me therapy to learn that. It took me broken relationships to learn that.
There you go.
It took me a long time, but yes, I will go back and forth and I will debate, but I won't say I'm just confrontational. No.
Right. And a lot of that, and to add up to what Jazz is saying.
I asked that for a reason because I am a confrontational person and I will not come back. I'm going to address it right now. So however far it goes, it goes. So yeah, I believe I don't want to cool down and come back. I want you to speak what's on your chest right now because the truth comes out when you're mad. You understand what I'm saying? So that's a lot of black men. Oh, you're stressing me out and all this type of stuff like that. Who cares? You know, because you're stressing me out. You see what I'm saying? But I think that you give them a break when you do that. You understand what I'm trying to say? No, let me see how you gonna be.
No, I don't at all understand anything that you're saying. What I'm hearing is that you will probably hurt other people. What I'm hearing is that it's a learned behavior.
Oh, you got it. I was just about to say that.
Your family, like you mentioned earlier, is simple. So if you have not had an appropriate model of what femininity looks like, maybe being a great mother, okay, single mother, not great mother, fine, but how to be a partner to a man, and not just a black man, any man. Any man. But when you aim that vitriol specifically towards a black man, the man that you say, I don't want to date anybody else but him, but they ain't shit. Again, that's your fault. And it's learned behavior, and it's just like generational poverty, generational trauma, and neglect is the same way, and how to handle relationships is the same way. So if nobody else treated your auntie, your cousins, or your mother with the due respect that they would deserve, and they react in the way that you react, that's why you keep seeing it cycle over and over.
Right, because I don't date men. I don't date men that are. I like aggressive men because I'm aggressive. You understand what I'm trying to say?
Aggressive how? What you mean aggressive?
Aggressive.
Like I'm not saying like cussing wise, but I don't need no man that I'm telling you about yourself. Mm-hmm. You know, you need to get up, you need to do this, you need to do that. Oh, you need to stop talking to me like that. You're a little bit too soft. So you need another female. You know, something like that.
You supposed to be my piece.
That's how.
All
you should be my piece.
You is
I can't be your piece. You ain't my piece.
All I see from you is turmoil. You just got turmoil all through your life right now. You need to be single. You do. Stay that way.
That's why I'm saying.
Stay that way. Stay single.
I don't think there's nobody
Stay single.
So here's the thing. Here's the thing.
You're like in chaos, man.
What'd you say, Monique?
Finish Miss Shopaholic, but you just sound like the type, like if you come into the house and your man sitting on the couch comfortable, you will look around and be like, why your shoes on the floor?
And I am. Because you sit there and
hey, he gonna be getting up leaving about that career, boy.
Yeah.
No.
You need to do things right.
But in all sincerity, here's the thing. This is why these women are on these podcasts saying that you women, I mean, hold on, in your thinking, y'all making it so easy for the black men to go to these other nations of women because of what you're bringing. They feel comfort, like JT say, in these other women because these women have studied the art of how to give the man what he needs. Like Smoke just said, you're supposed to be the man's comfort. You're not supposed to be his comfortation. You're supposed to be his comfort. And the other things, y'all, you're going to have some disagreements, but you're supposed to come together on that. These women has mastered the art. And that's why I say it's so easy to get the American man from y'all because y'all coming with all this grandma, auntie handed down bull crap, and all your aunties, everybody in the family single for third, fourth, fifth generation, and you trying to figure out what the hell why you ain't married. Because you listen to the wrong people. You gotta listen to the right people.
But why are they attracted to our men? Shouldn't they be
because
worried about their own men? So
well, you know what? I'm gonna tell you something. Well, I'm gonna tell you something, and this might go off track a little bit here. This is gonna go a little biblical because they know who we are according to the Bible.
Right.
They
so they
actually study us.
The everlasting seed. They don't care about dogs.
So think about it. Think about what you're saying. If they know who we are,
no, that's what I'm saying. They want the everlasting seed. Once they have their kids, then they good. They ain't thinking about.
Well, wait a minute.
They ain't thinking about us.
But what I'm saying is, if they know who we are and what the importance of having one of us, why don't the black woman know?
Because the black man is too full of himself. And not necessarily just the black man. You got some women that's full of themselves. So when you got black women feeling the same way, how do they?
Let's be fair. I'm gonna play devil's advocate. I'm gonna play devil's advocate right now, and I say this every week. You say the black man is full of himself.
I said the black man and the black woman are full of themselves. So
okay,
when you have
hold up. But we're gonna talk about. But this is the thing we're gonna talk about. So I know we all speak from our own life experiences, right?
Right.
You gotta see what you're attracting. Who you are is what you attract. And I say that I feel like that so wholeheartedly because I was at a point in my life to where I noticed the man I was attracted at one point was where I was in my life at that moment, right? Mm-hmm. So right now, I'm Smoke don't know, but JT and Smoke and Tim and Monique know I fast, so I can't eat until the sun starts to go down. So I'm just now eating. I have been doing a lot of different things in my life to where now I'm not attracting the same type of man. With the certain kind of conversation I'm having, these men the men I were talking to or speaking with, they don't communicate with me like that. Or I have had one or two say, you know what, since you're getting your life together and you're on this track, I'm not good for you, but we can be friends. We can go kick it after you get finished, but I don't want to date you like that anymore because you're at this point in your life. And that's because that's the type of energy that I'm putting up. I am what I am attracting. So when you say like men and women are full of ourselves, I do also feel like it's not just men we attract, it's our friendships, it's our people we attract. So if you can sit there and say, I know all these women who are full of themselves, or I know all these men who are full of themselves that are like this or like that don't take accountability, that are aggressive, that are that like to argue, that do things you don't like, that's because it's what you're giving off is what kind of people you're attracting. That doesn't happen in relationships with a man. Happens in relationships with family and friends. So I'm not trying to I don't like the idea of how the conversation is going, like we're censoring things around you. So I don't want you to feel like that first.
Oh no, I don't take things to offense because I don't listen.
Okay.
So that's fine. You have your opinion, but I know who I am, and I'm a hardworking woman. I don't attract hardworking men. So you understand what I'm trying to say? That so
you don't know that.
I don't attract independent men. You understand what I'm trying to say? So
you don't.
You say what?
You don't know that somebody could be right now that's a hardworking person, and you don't know it.
It's just the fact is this: I'm going to remain who I am. I don't trust nobody.
You got to trust somebody.
JT.
No, I don't want to trust nobody. You understand what I'm trying to say? Because it seems like every time you try to give somebody the benefit of the doubt, they pull something out their pocket. And it's to the point now I'm not because I don't know. I look at life different. Ever since my dude got killed, it's like I don't care for relationships no more. I don't even care for love. It's not even. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah,
it's the betrayal of my life. That was the final straw.
Okay. Okay. That's what. Okay. And it's unfortunate that happened. And, right. It's unfortunate, but like I was saying earlier, you do it in your time, but you still you do. You got all of us here on clips, and we here for you. And we're
I'm okay.
I'm just saying that to say, now we understand what where it's coming.
That's not it. It's life.
Right, life, and that's part of life, which is part of life.
Right.
Like I lost my mom last year and my daddy the year before, so I understand.
No, the betrayal happened before that. Is what I'm trying to tell you.
Oh, you said betrayal.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's life, like you said. It's just all life. You just learn from it, and you have to move on. Because if you get stuck, it'll cause your life to come to a halt.
So let me ask
No,
you.
I know that, but I'm not stuck. But I just don't trust people.
That's stuck. That's stuck. That's a form
That's not stuck. That's not dealing with bullcrap anymore.
I got a question. The dude that you lost, did he ever betray you? I mean, outside of passing away, 'cause to me that's a sense of betrayal to something.
The first person that never betrayed me.
Okay.
Never.
So when you say loyal and betrayed, he was financially stable. He was financially sound. He never cheated, never lied, never made you question anything. And you felt like, do you feel like you're never going to be able to get that type of love again because someone took that from you?
Right. But the only issue we did have is because we used to have an argument, like he was the perfect spouse and everything. But we couldn't get past him understanding and agreeing so that he can wear the pants 50% and I will too. Because I'm going to depend on me regardless of what the relationship is. You still bring your half to the table, but I'm not, you're 50-50. And he couldn't get past that.
So what good is it you going to have paying 50% of somebody's paying? What good? What good is it going to do?
Because I know that if you mess up, then I know I ain't got to worry about, oh my God, where is money going to come from? I got it.
No. You work financially. Yeah, you keep talking about finance. It's more to life than just that. You got to.
He said my life revolved around money. Everything was about money. Everything was about a hustle. You understand what I'm trying to say? But I didn't see it that way. And life is a hustle. Life it's all about money to me. You understand what I'm trying to say? It's all about making money. So
it's nothing else to you.
At this moment,
there's nothing else to you. There's nothing but money.
Not right now. No, you need to make money.
So what did you say was the love of your life, right? Because you're talking outside of the 50-50 and the financial part. What did he do for you? Mentally, emotionally, what did he do?
Oh, we always argue because he
she's saying like good. No,
it's about money. It's always about making
money.
No,
she's saying outside of the finance. Outside of the finance, what does a man do for you? The man that you were in love with, what did he do for you?
I don't do none of that because that's what I'm saying. You got to understand.
No,
so
the man that you were in love with, the one that passed away, that you said was the love of your life, what did he do for you outside of financing? Outside of that part that took you out of the struggle, what did he do for you mentally, emotionally? What did he do for you as a woman that made you feel like
we could not move? I understand exactly what you're saying. We could not move past the fact we argued. The love was there, everything was there, but because we could not get on the same page that every conversation that was being held was about money. He couldn't understand why everything was about money. So this is why we argued all the time. It was always about money. You always make everything about money. You always got to make money. You can't never make time for me because you want to make money. I don't believe in having fun, all of that type of stuff, if it's money to be made. If I got something to do over here to make money, it can't wait. So we could still.
What made him the love of your life? Because you still
have. Because in 2007, that's when I met him. Yeah, he had a different respect level. You understand what I'm trying to say? He was never disloyal. That meant a lot to me.
So loyalty and being financially stable is what makes you love a man.
Because pimps are kind of loyal. You know they buy them. You know, like
you heard what I said.
No, because my daughter was calling.
I said so. Loyalty and being able to financially provide and be stable is what caused you to fall in love with somebody.
No. Loyalty.
And being financially stable is what will allow you to fall in love with somebody.
Loyalty, honesty. Because I'm going to make my own money. So I'm not worried about that.
Smoke. Okay. I'm sorry, Smoke, but you're taking me out. I'm trying to...
Smoke, just go ahead, Smoke. Talk, Smoke, talk.
Because you look like you got a lot
Smoke want to talk so bad.
Hold on. Let me get back on self. I mean, not her, but let's get back to my third question here that's dealing with what we watch. And then we'll get back to Miss Shopaholic here. So what can we do to get back Black American women to understand the black man? What can we do to get this back?
That's what we trying to figure out. That's what we talking to her about right now.
Can I say one thing? Can I say one thing? Can I say one thing? Miss Shopaholic, I love you.
Yeah, that's all. Look who's trying to come in.
I love you. I really do. You need, that's what you need, right? You need a lot of love.
Y'all to let Sherry come back in here.
You need a lot of love. And I love you. I do. I really do.
Oh, you see that? What he just told you, Miss Harvey? Smokey said he love you, and you just came on.
Hey, Smoke. Hey, everybody.
Hey, Sherry.
Miss Shopaholic, I love you. Don't forget that.
Yeah, that's all she needs, Smoke. Smoke, we gotta do. Yeah, we gotta do that every time we see her. That's all. That's all. That's all she needs. That's it. Huh?
Can you send me the link again? Is it possible?
You on? Okay.
I know because so this is what it is. I'm trying to do it on the laptop. That's what I've been trying to do for like the past 30 minutes.
Okay.
Is that possible?
Yeah, anything's possible.
Okay, can you do that, please?
Yes.
Okay.
I have to. You want me to do it now?
No, you don't have to. You don't have to.
Okay, in the middle of the podcast. Okay. We're trying to figure out. So what can we do to get Black American women to understand black men better? I made a twisty fall out.
Black American women first.
I made a twisty fall out of her head.
Is that right?
You said, what can black women do to understand a black man better?
Yeah, get to understand him better. Because what the subject is about is how really hard is it to get how hard is it really to date a black man in America? How hard is it really to date a black man in America? Is it really hard to date a black?
Well, I'm going to just do it. Generally, I'm going to say, this is the way that I feel. What I have learned is that.
Versus
what I feel.
You got to learn and know yourself first as a woman. And then dating the black man, because some of them ain't to be dated. Some of them, you're just supposed to leave them where they are. And I think sometimes we deal with men that we shouldn't because we don't really know ourselves.
So it's the excitement. That's the reason why you did it.
It may not necessarily be the excitement. It could be, this is one thing that I know that I probably feel that, dating someone.
Are you a woman that's actually admitting your faults?
Huh?
I said, are you a woman that's actually admitting faults?
That's what?
Admitting your faults. No, go ahead. I'm just kidding.
Oh, absolutely. I was just thinking about this today, right? If dating a man for whatever potential he brings to the table or the good that he could have and blah, blah, blah. You know what I mean? Get him, be bothered with him or allow him to have your time and your attention when he is where he needs to be versus where we see him going. Now, let me say this. Now, if you and this man then started like when y'all was like real young, like 17, 18, 19, that type of thing, that's different. But like at this old age, and it's just certain things. Like if he ain't got no car,
right?
What can we do?
You can't work with him?
No. He
can't use your car while you at work?
He got to be able to go grocery store for me.
He can't use your car while you at work?
First off, Tim, you would tell somebody they was a fool. They let a man use their car while they at work. Why you playing? Why you playing?
But wait a minute, Miss Sherry, you coming in on the backside. So my first question was, why do other races of people like Arab women and white women and all that, why do they love black men so much and the black women don't? These other races of women, so they love.
We do love black men. Black women love black men. We love.
So how is these black men going to all these other nations of women and the black women saying that they ain't SHIT? The black man ain't S-H-A-I-T.
Again,
Miss Shopaholic.
Because they can't control us.
Okay. So I think a lot of black men do that because from little they are conditioned to think that lighter is better or that white is better. So I think sometimes psychologically they don't even really recognize that they moving like this.
No, because a lot of the white men I know they say you don't come, you can't bring her home. So I ain't.
I mean, my question is, why do the other races of women understand black men, but black women don't understand?
Oh, no. Who said that they do?
That's what we just watched the video, and they say they love the black man because y'all dropping the ball.
They may love them, but that don't mean they understand them.
They didn't say they understood it.
No, but they just saying y'all dropping the ball, though, basically.
But they're saying that they
stupid.
One thing to do. If you can lead a household well, you're
right.
But if you can't pay the rent, even with my sisters, you still need 30 of my sisters, 30 more to go along with my sisters. There's nothing to submit to because now the roles are reversed. Now I'm in my.
Now, what do you submit to? Are you submitting to the money or are you submitting to the man? Which one? You got to make a choice now.
You got to make a choice.
Yeah, you got to submit to the man or the money. Which one?
My boy Smoke said he a man every day and he provide everything. So I know. I know that I ain't gotta go 50-50 one day.
I'm just putting it on, just saying it like this.
I feel like y'all in here doing a whole lot tonight. I'm just gonna let y'all know that. Y'all, and I've been quiet. This is JT. You see this, right?
You see, I said nothing in 10 minutes because I feel like I'm getting ready to snap.
That's what you know.
I'm trying to be cool. The problem is, y'all pushing it.
It's your flow, JT. Go ahead.
That's what you hear folks snap.
Man, you got Miss Shopaholic. They ain't shit. Can't trust nobody. Kill them all. Monique said, well, it's because of who you are. You attract a high energy black man. If you, I ain't shit right now. I'm broke. I'm tired. I can't find.
I honestly believe that.
Here it says niggas have been conditioned your whole life to look for white women.
I believe that is a perfect example.
I got the floor right now, ladies. I've been listening for the past 25 minutes. My mother looks exactly like you. And she made it very clear since we could as soon as we can understand English, you better not bring no white woman in this house. I don't give a damn if you're a pepper. I don't give a damn if she's the apple of your eye. Don't look like me into my house. It's like God in my, it never did. Never did.
That's good. We're proud of you.
So the point is, both Smoke and I are monogamous, faithful black men to our partners. Mm-hmm. We're providers, even though I'm not working full time anymore because I'm kind of semi-retired and I don't know if I want to go back right now. I'm weighing my options. I still contribute financially to my household. My wife has her own business, and sometimes like, yo, I need to take care of this. Could you take care of that? Yeah, that doesn't mean she wears the pants. We're still a partnership as when we
come to Shopaholic.
We're talking about you. We talking about you and your institutionalized marriage. I can expect for you after years of.
Did you say my marriage was institutionalized?
I'm not saying it was. I don't mean it like that. What I mean is you got time. That's what I mean by that. Y'all got time in this, so I can expect you to hold you down. I can expect her to hold you down.
Oh my goodness.
But if we just get into a relationship and you ain't got nothing and you want me to get you where you want to go,
you wrong for that.
Yo, institutionalized marriage. First time I ever heard that.
I didn't mean it like that, JT. For real, not to be disrespectful. into it. But what I mean is, y'all got years in the game. So
Smoke, you hear what I heard?
if you
Wait, he
decide,
has it. JT, you married with 4 years, JT?
Yeah, it'll be 5 years we've been together in July, 4 years married in September.
so did you come into it without nothing, or did you come into it with something? That's my question.
Yeah, I came into it with a house, luxury vehicles, a full
Exactly. So this ain't even about you.
Oh, yeah.
That's lying to you.
I was single when I met her. You know what I'm saying? I had my own shit because I work hard for my own shit.
But you said you had it. You didn't
We're
come to
not
a
talking
relationship with
about
nothing.
nobody
You
who
didn't
already
think somebody
had
supposed to
it.
respect it.
We're talking about people that don't have it, ain't trying to get it.
Yeah,
You
I'm
know,
just going on the phone.
So, I mean, but then if you know I don't have it, you let them drop it off. Why are you doing it? And then when that experience goes south, you want to be like, all y'all ain't shit.
No, because you have some relationships where you both start with nothing, like I did in my first relationship. But then my drive was harder than the man. So I'm building.
Y'all got Monique drinking wine.
That's where the separation comes in. Yeah. What'd he say?
I gotta write that shit down. Institutionalized. Let me write this shit.
But JT, you get locked up every night.
You wrong for that, Monique. You.
He could reach the phone. He was going.
I get 1 hour out in the parking lot every day.
Just be clear.
I do.
Go ahead,
honestly, JT, I wasn't meaning it disrespectfully. That was actually like in a complimentary way saying you can't put yourself in these people's like.
I'm not trying to put myself in anybody's shoes, but what I do not like to hear are generalizations about my brothers out here, and the plurality of black men that I know are college educated, God-fearing, hardworking. Now, do them make like lady?
This alcoholic ain't talking about them type though. She want aggression. She ain't talking about the type you talking about. So what you talking?
Yeah, so that's where I was going with this.
That's toxic.
What's wrong with a smart, intelligent black man? Don't nobody want a dumb man.
On the podcast, and we addressed her issues. You owe me $100.
I don't have any issues.
For mental health. Give me $100.
With black men, they always try to blame the woman that has issues. But
somebody has issues. Lady, can't you see that? It's not one sex to the other.
Oh my God!
I don't have issues. I don't take
you don't got no issues.
He's angry. Angry asses.
Get control back. Y'all the way crazy. What the heck you did to my podcast?
All right, I'm done.
No, I just want to make this clear for the record.
You said her to me.
I don't have an issue with black men. All black men I know have some sense. Some of them, shall I say. But the issue with a lot of black men is they feel that they have to control their woman. And
No. I know. I don't think so.
This is what I said.
But
I
you
said,
want aggressive Bobby on the corner. You want aggressive Bob. Aggressive Bob gonna control you.
No, listen what I'm saying. I said a lot of black men do want to control their women. They don't want you to talk. They want you to be quiet when they have talking. They feel like they need to take the floor.
I mean,
I'm gonna be able to speak.
You want to be quiet?
That's disrespect. What is you talking about?
No,
I mean, you should know that.
I'm gonna talk.
I quit.
I mean,
So if you in a relationship with your husband and he say,
I quit.
You done
Come on, so you can't quit over. It's your first day back.
What you say? What you say?
If hypothetically say you and your husband in an argument and he says you're done talking, you want to be quiet?
Yeah, most
Yes,
certainly. I am married. I did.
Yeah, just shut it down.
Oh no! See, no, that's why marriage won't work.
See, you looking for the confrontation. See, you looking for the confrontation.
You can't want aggression but not want to be controlled, because aggressive men come with some type of control.
Yes, they're men.
Yeah, no, listen. They can want to try to control me, but they match, because you won't control me.
That's why you single.
There has to be a power struggle in this power dynamic with you and the people that are doing it.
But this is what I'm gonna say.
Uh-oh, y'all made Sherry. Sherry, we can't see your face. Where your face?
I like
There you
breaking.
There you go.
This doesn't make sense.
Let me hear what Sherry about to say. Hold on, JT. Go ahead, Sherry.
All women have the control. No matter what the man says, we as the woman, we have control. We have the control.
No, women control sex. Men control the
Go
relationship.
back off. cut her off, Tim.
He said
cut her off right now. Just go on and cut her off. That didn't make no sense.
That didn't make sense. That didn't make sense, did it?
Just cut her off.
Y'all trying people extension tonight, bro. Y'all.
This. Hey, listen to one word that me and Smoke said the whole damn night.
I didn't say nothing. I've been really good tonight.
For the first time in 6, 7.
You know what, Jasmine? You will make a good wife to a man. I don't know. But I mean, no disrespect, because a lot of men like women like you, and there's nothing wrong with that.
What you mean by that?
What's that? Is that a backhand slap? Is that a backhand slap?
That's a backhand slap.
No, Shopaholic. I was on your side, Heifer.
No, I said a lot of men would like women like you because you're not confrontational. That's what I said.
Oh, okay. She cleaned it up, Jazz. She got you, Jazz.
That's what I said at first.
Yeah, she did good.
You're not confrontational.
You throwing
She
shit,
got you.
so it's cool.
No, I'm being serious because those women in the thing was talking about are women like you. Y'all are not confrontational, and you are submissive to your men.
Hey, guess what?
I don't see. This is what I'm gonna say, right? All that talk about being submissive and all that stuff, like, that to me puts the wrong energy over how a woman is supposed to show up in a relationship. It's not about being submissive. This is what I'm gonna say, right? When it comes to that talking and all that stuff, a lot of times men just shut down, just like our sons do when we get to saying a whole lot. You know what I'm saying? Or like if he, because at the end of the day, men don't express themselves, most of them, as well as a woman does, nor do they argue as well as a woman. So I ain't about to run over my man with my words.
Tell Miss Shopaholic that.
I will.
Okay, so tell me why. Tell me why, Shopaholic. Because I want to say this, right? First, you want to be heard, correct? You want your husband or your man, whoever you're in a relationship with, to hear you, right?
Right.
Okay, so tell me why you would run over him with your words.
Because if you don't agree to what makes sense, then I have to put you in your place.
Okay, so hold on, right?
You gonna put a man in his place, huh?
Who is to say, right, what makes sense? Because we all come to the table with our own set of experiences, and that's how we come up with the way that we feel about stuff.
Right.
Right. Okay.
If it doesn't make sense, like, I know I make a lot of sense when I do things. So if I can't get you to understand what I'm trying to say, and you're not making sense to me, then I feel like you're playing a game with me.
But so wait a minute. I mean, I remember what I said, right? Men don't always express themselves as well as women.
So then just agree, and then everything will be okay.
But that's not for real. That's not how that works. That's not how that works.
She said, "Are you for real?"
If you can't express yourself, then you need to just agree.
A lot of them do what you see a Smoke doing.
Do you got any sons?
You can't argue with something that don't make no sense.
No sons.
You got girls?
All girls.
Oh,
Lord, y'all so funny.
Oh Jesus! Oh Jesus! Don't you have them girls talking like you now?
Well, they already do.
Oh Lord!
Oh Lord! I mean, I tell my daughters that it's okay to grow up and be married.
Oh, you
That's
do?
what you want to do, but I also let them know that you don't take nothing from nobody. And
Do you also tell them they have? Do you tell them about the submissive part? They're gonna have to be submissive to a man. You don't tell them that part?
If it's meant to be, it'll come naturally.
No, that don't come naturally. That has to be taught.
That
has to be taught.
No, it don't have to be taught.
Oh, it don't?
I don't feel like that has to be taught. I feel like.
No, whoa. Notice what you said. I feel. That's a personal feeling. That's not the recognizant thought of the whole world. That's your thought.
You're right.
You said I feel.
You're absolutely correct. You're absolutely correct. You're absolutely correct.
So,
but that don't make it right.
That's right. That's right.
Taking feelings out this situation.
Okay.
But going with life experience. You don't know you're supposed to wash dishes every day unless somebody tells you you're supposed to wash dishes every day. You don't clean up every day unless somebody tells you you're supposed
Yeah, you just don't know this.
You don't just wake up and say, "Ooh, let me start cleaning." You see it. You learn it. You're taught it. You grow up doing it every day so it becomes a routine. You don't know how to submit until you've been shown what to
That's
submit.
right. You don't know how to do it.
You don't know how to be. You don't naturally know how to be a woman unless you have a woman showing you how to be a woman.
Yeah, that's
now let me tell you
it's
this.
2 in 1. That's tight as 2 in 1. It's the woman's job to teach the women how to become wise.
But listen what you're saying.
Not Young and the Restless or Housewives of Atlanta.
You look like you can't hold it in no more, JC. Just go.
No, I'm not wasting my breath because I think the discourse of this evening has literally proved why some of these brothers are going off.
There you go. There you go.
House have
there you go.
And backed up the reasoning why black men are dating outside the race.
Yeah, that's what these women are saying.
Talking is about we 50-50. I can wear your drawers, but you can't wear my panties. Stop. Only one I'm not going to go at tonight because I think she made the most logical sense because there was a compromise in what she was saying. She said, I'll debate. She didn't say, I'm going to argue down, discredit, walk away, go cheat on you, do whatever. She said, I'm going to debate. But if he says, you know what, let's not talk about this right now, she lets it go. Mm-hmm. My wife and I get to that point where there is no agreement. So, like, one of us will just stop talking. Like, is there anything else you want to say? Even though communication, we agreed that we wouldn't do that. But sometimes when you can't come to resolution in that moment, it's best to just table it and come back to it. Not saying that we're not going to pick it back up, but we're going to do so when we have clearer heads, our emotions have kind of died down, and we can talk logically instead of emotionally.
Before you say something that you can't take back.
Exactly.
But that's the good part about it. Saying it while you're angry, because if you're speaking on how I can be laying to you next every night and you don't like me, you feel this way about me. Now don't lay next to me because you said it while you were mad.
Y'all say a lot of things to you while she's mad, but that don't mean she don't love you. I'm
Yeah, that's right.
You out when she was mad, but that doesn't take away from love.
I got a headache.
I need a drink right now, bro.
I don't know. I guess everybody's entitled to their own opinions and how they feel, but my opinion is why black men date other races is because they want somebody to cater to them and
cater
they want somebody that they can control. And white women do the same thing.
Y'all hear that? Just cater and control now. Cater and control.
A lot of black women date outside their race for the same thing.
No.
No. Okay. Are we done? Are we done?
What?
I just got one question.
Go ahead.
What does the word control mean to everybody here? Can we get a clear understanding of this word control?
Mm-hmm.
Because I've dated outside of my race, and I need to
Monique, cut it.
Okay. Okay.
She's trying to go down the yellow brick road.
Down that road. I don't want to go down that road.
Yeah, because y'all going to take Miss Shopaholic back there.
Yeah.
So take her back.
Yeah.
I want her to go back there. And I mean, oh my goodness, this was.
Looks like a rather low TKO. Listen.
Think about the entirety of the conversation this evening. There wasn't any resolution, but there was agreement on certain things. Yeah. Right? And the agreement that she's saying is, well, y'all go because we won't. Like, well, why isn't it that there can't be a compromise in a relationship where you do the things that I expect of you, like Tim said earlier, playing your position, and I'll play mine and give you what you want? Why can't we as older, mature black people come to just that commonality of tell me what your needs are, what you need from me, what your expectations are, and give me the opportunity to meet those.
Yeah.
And if I fall short in any type of way or disappointed you or did something that was a non-negotiable for you, then tell me how we fix it.
Yeah, how we fix it.
Instead of saying, I'm going to get your ass back. I'm just wait till I get my money, stack my money up. I'm leaving the fuck
Yeah, what is all that? What that come from?
We're grown. We're grown.
It's a surprise. You thought I'd never leave.
There's not one black man in America. Yes. There's not one black man in America that knows a black woman will not walk.
Oh, some of them don't think so.
We're very cognizant of that fact.
And it was a surprise every time.
Yeah, it was a surprise when I found out that baby wasn't mine.
I can't speak for those people.
Yeah, surprise after 12 years of marriage.
Yeah, I can't speak for those people.
I'm not going to say no names, but if I would have held that against every other black woman that I dated, I would have never got remarried.
Well,
there you go. See that, Mo?
All black men, typically, I don't carry myself like a hoe. I don't do none of that. I carry myself very, but you still get people that, where do it look like I want to smoke and drink? That's how you approach somebody. You want to smoke and drink. Where do it look like I smoke and drink?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know what you do. I mean, but I don't think I'd ever.
But that's what I'm going with. That's what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, a lot of people, even black men, they don't use their common sense. You didn't meet me in the area of smoking and drinking, so why would you think that you would approach me that way? So what I'm saying to you is, just like you said that about the baby, it happens. It doesn't matter who it happened to. That people are who they are. They're going to approach you however and do you however. It doesn't matter. You could be the best man to a black woman. You could do everything, the perfect man. Because how many black women have been the perfect woman for a black man?
That's the point I'm making. But we have the power to walk away. We have the power when it becomes toxic and destructive in your life to say, I deserve better. I don't care what race it is. I deserve better for me.
Right.
That's how you feel, how you allow people to treat you. So if you allow people to treat you like shit, and then you plot your revenge in secret, and it's like, surprise, motherfucker, I hate you and I'm leaving. That's toxic as hell. It's sickness. Sickness. I'm just gonna be
It's better. I'm not gonna lie. I used to beat my men up.
Oh my God! Oh.
I'm not talking.
Hold for a second, JT, take over, man. Oh my goodness, I should have came back. JT,
I'm on the line right. I used to, man, that nigga put his hands on you.
Oh, I wasn't worried about it.
Hey, what in the world?
I toe to toe, literally.
Tim, what's the next question?
I wasn't worried about it. They was calling the police on me.
What?
Let's call it a night, man. Call it a night.
Hey, man, do you realize the ratings going through the roof right now? Do you realize the ratings is going through the roof? This ain't even serious.
No, ma'am. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. Whoa. No, ma'am. We're not doing this no more.
It won't be you tonight, JC.
Now you made a couple of decent points, and then you kind of started falling off towards the end. But you started.
We was decent the whole night. We trying to get along. We was good tonight, JC.
See, you started with that institutionalized bullshit. Like, do some research on it. That means.
Hey, I ain't never seen you smoke this silent before. Woo!
I came up early tonight. I was done early.
Hey, Smoke, I can't believe you let Miss Shabba come over here and make you be quiet.
I love you, man. I love you.
That's all. JT, you know what? You see Smoke get on me all the time because I'm little. He got a big dog on here like Miss Shabba and he don't say
It's because you can't argue something that doesn't make sense. If it's not making sense, I'm not going to waste my time.
You say you ain't doing it, huh? You say you ain't doing that.
That's why I said I was done at the beginning of the show. I said I'm done. It ain't making no sense.
Not even
you ain't tonight. My God.
You don't understand. You don't understand a black woman.
I said, what did you say?
Oh, I was just agreeing. I said Smoke was out 30 minutes into the conversation. I just saw him drop his head, and that was it. I just saw him drop his head for the next 45. Like, that's unprecedented. You know?
Oh my goodness! I got to give this podcast this tonight, man. I got to give it this, man. Jesus Christ! Y'all did it up. Y'all whooped me tonight, man. Boy. Y'all. Oh my God, that was too much tonight. I'm probably gonna get no sleep tonight messing with y'all, bro. Y'all did just, man. Well, y'all made JT almost go nuts.
No, wait, I was knocking on the door of insanity, but I pulled back because I realized who I was talking to. The crazy, that's not their fault, that's your fault. She ain't to her craziness, and again, she owed me $100 for all the psychotherapy this evening.
Yeah, because you know what? I want all y'all on this panel. We not giving up on her. We not giving up on her. We gonna help her, man.
But she's
Smoke, you gonna help us too, Smoke. You ain't getting out of this.
Smoke gonna start sending some scriptures.
JT, sit down. Here come your CEO. Here come your CEO. There you go. And you institutionalized. Here come the CEO. About to knock you up for the night.
Come on,
JT. You keep coming on here. Smoke gonna start sending their scriptures from Deuteronomy.
You probably go to Ephesians with this conversation because they want to go on to Ephesians.
Man, I ain't never. Oh my goodness.
They talk about submission in that good book of the Bible.
Yeah, I see what the problem is.
Before you get married, they take you to Ephesians and walk you through the duties of a husband and a wife.
Yeah.
Ephesians
5:21. That's right.
So what does it say? What does it say in Ephesians? The duties of a husband and a wife. What does it say?
It says that the man is the head of the woman, as Christ is the head of the church.
No, it actually says a man is supposed to love his wife as Jesus loved the church.
Oh yeah, and the woman is to what?
Nowhere in Ephesians does it say a wife is obligated to love her husband the way Jesus loved the institutionalized church. You understand what I'm saying? The only thing that is literally asked of a woman
is to respect her husband
and respectful of her husband.
That's right, to respect
her husband. Wifely duty. You can actually hate your husband, but the one thing God asks of you is to be submissive.
And that's all you got to do.
Wait a minute.
Uh-oh.
Be submissive.
Oh, damn.
Be submissive or respect.
Do you want to go to heaven,
Submissive. That is the exact verbiage. Submissive.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if any of y'all heathens have ever cracked it. Took a look at some of those chapters.
Stop it. So this is what I want to say. Let me say this, right? This is what I because I think about this a lot, right? I'm not saying that I don't believe in the Bible and that I don't love.
Come on, we got 8 minutes. Go, Sharon.
The Lord and all of that. But you do have to understand that there are some books in the Bible that was left out, and I want to know why.
The Gnostic scriptures.
It had nothing to do with
That was based on the Council of Nicaea or something like that, where man chose and picked which books that they wanted to include in the Bible. And it was actually done by the early Roman Catholic Church. And some of the books that were excluded from the Bible were very revealing about what Jesus' childhood looked like, and it didn't align with the views of some of the newer Gospels. So they voted to have those removed. You can still look them up, and you can still read those, but it didn't have Jesus painted as the saint that you saw. They didn't really start talking about Jesus. They talked about
right here. It's right here. It's right there.
We can't see it. We can't see it. I can't see that.
1611. 1611 King James is the original. And you can get it in the Hebrew or you can get it in the Greek. And if you need any help with it, just give me a call. I'll teach you.
Okay. So all of you guys are Bible scholars?
No, we study the Bible. I do.
We're men of the Bible, if that's what you're asking.
No, I said Bible scholars.
So do you have to be a scholar to be a man of the Bible?
No.
Okay, you asked the question. I just answered. We men who study the Bible.
Okay.
Don't try to get smart.
I I know. Just
I was born this way. How am I get smart?
Oh, so now born being born aggressive.
Oh, there you go with that old aggressive stuff. You know what? I'm gonna give you the fight that you looking for. You about to slap that other dude. You ain't slapping me. we got 4 more minutes. What y'all got for me? Cherry.
Yes.
The subject was about how do we get our black men back? How do black women get the black men back to where all these Arab and white women are taking the black men from y'all? How do we get them back? How do y'all get them back?
To come back. You know, he don't want to be here. That's why he left.
No, he wants to be here. Y'all just not. You're not the comfort zone that he's looking for.
Well, this is what I'm gonna say. Obviously, he did want to be here because he left. Because if he understood or wanted all a black woman, he wouldn't have never left. It ain't
Jerry,
about us.
Stop. Please, stop. Tim, I'm gone, man. I gotta go.
No, you got work to do. You ain't going nowhere. This is your assignment. This your assignment.
Now you see the black man trying to leave again.
When you're having a conversation that doesn't make sense, I can't keep sitting up here supporting the idiocracy. It just doesn't make sense. And you're still speaking on some bull that I just can't support none of that because it's just crazy to me. It's crazy. We sitting up here talking about crap that you talking about the black man leaving. Do you know why the black man had to leave?
Yeah, Sherry. Y'all might have pushed us away, Sherry.
We don't care.
I don't believe that.
That's the problem. Oh, I'm sorry.
I just don't believe that. There's too many women, too many black women who, want to be somebody's wife that...
Bring your camera down so we can see that your face. There you go.
It's too many black women that want to be married. Now the question is, just like with us, having a black man, are we looking past the physical? Are we looking inside? Are we looking at the outside attributes? What's really good?
Let me tell you, cuteness runs out, baby. Cuteness runs out.
Absolutely, and that's what I'm saying. Like, is a person looking at the outer, or are they looking at the actual essence of the woman? Does the woman want to work with you?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know about all this. I mean, don't get me wrong, right? I do understand what it's about being a good wife, a good mate. But all this submissive stuff, I guess at the end of the day, hey, you Bible scholars, you men of the Bible, I get it. But I think a lot of times that submissive stuff is just really like thrown around.
Wait a minute. Let me ask you a question. Your mic went out, Sherry. Can you hear? Oh, your mic went out. Oh, she went out. Hey, listen to what she just said, y'all. She said all the submissiveness and blah, blah, blah. Does she have a job? Because she got to submit to that boss when she get there.
That's what I just told somebody the other day.
Yeah, if he tell you he need that by 3 o'clock, I bet you get it done.
Yeah, because I show sometimes.
No, ain't no sometimes. You got to get it done or you going to get fired.
If it ain't no people here to do the job, you're going to wait.
No, I'm not talking about that. You talking about situational. I'm saying if he give you some stuff and tell you we need this by 4 o'clock, the job, the company is dependent on it, you're going to bust your butt to do it. Now, your man tell you he just want a freaking chicken breast sandwich and you going to give him hell. And that's your husband. But you'll give the boss everything he wants. No, I'm just saying, this is where, like JT was saying, the woman's mind in America has been so tainted to believe that her husband is second under everybody else. Well, he should be first. And you shouldn't be smacking him and jumping on him and all that type of thing because he's your husband.
Because they did something. They betrayed me.
I don't care what they did. You shouldn't be doing it. You're a woman and you too classy to be doing that.
I don't deal with nobody, so that was me.
I'm just saying, even then, but I'm just saying for future things.
Mama didn't teach him, so somebody got to teach him.
No, I'm saying because Sherry just went off with her. I don't know what Sherry was talking about.
Keep going now. Don't worry about it.
You can't just go around mistreating people because you're a man.
Absolutely. But I'm saying
The 4 minutes is up, Tim. We need to be wrapping it up.
we got 1 minute.
I'm not gonna call my brothers to do it. I'm gonna take care of it.
Now somebody's about to get jumped. It's time.
He's talking about not somebody about to get hurt. Oh my goodness. Sherry, we was just talking about you while you were off.
You were talking about Sherry.
I'm so sorry.
You were talking about Sherry.
Yeah, we were talking about you. And I was just saying, because you were talking about all this submissive stuff and all that. Somebody got to submit to something, don't they?
You're right.
Okay. So just like you have to submit to your boss or at a job or things of that nature, you have to submit to a man. Because the man is the head.
Hey, man.
You don't
I
have
don't
to.
like how you talking to me now. You're talking a little strong. Tell us, you got
That's strong.
Okay. Wait. Listen. Let me just get this all straight. You're trying to demand something. Everything that you have, most likely in this society, came from a man. You're trying to demand something from a man. You can't have no rights if the man don't give them to you. Everything is dominated by the man. A man won't give you equal rights unless the man want to give you equal rights. Everything you ask for, you have to ask a man. A man run this world, and that's the way it's always been. And it's always going to be that way.
And you ain't nothing without a woman.
Nothing without a
There will
woman.
be no society without men. Men built society.
Smoke.
It's proven facts that women are taking over the world.
And that's not
They
true.
take
That's the
over
problem.
nothing but they sell. And then they're feeling that night
And
when they
it's
crying.
men like you
because
are
they're
in
alone
denial
with their
of what
dad.
is really happening.
Okay, so let me ask you this. Okay, so if the women are taking over the world, won't y'all go ahead and just take it and do everything that men
We
supposed
are.
to?
We are.
I ain't seen that woman putting up a building yet, building a building.
Oh, they are.
Please. Huh?
They're getting put up because the one the men putting up falling down, just like their relationships.
Oh my goodness.
I mean, listen.
That's a woman here, boy.
In the whole
I'm just saying.
So what is women putting up?
in the whole scheme of
We putting up everything.
men
No, you
want to
not.
run everything. In the whole scheme, y'all do. Y'all want to. But y'all
Okay, so what's the problem? Where the problem at? Who was here first? Who was here first?
Man, Adam.
Okay, thank you.
And
Yeah,
let me
thank
tell
you.
And but Carrie.
But ain't no but, but's a conjunction.
Carrie, hold on. And I want all
Oh, they quit reaching down in that bank, girl.
And what was the rest of it? When God created man.
Created man.
What else?
He took the left. He took the left side. Wait a minute. He took the left side of it.
I didn't ask what he took. I didn't ask that. I said
Another Bible scholar on the line.
Yeah.
he said that he said that what?
It's not spelled the word.
His ass was sad and lonely.
Oh, you said.
Something.
Oh, he said he needed that. Okay, he said he'll make a help meet.
He needed that woman. So
A help meet.
This is what I'm trying to say. No one person is more important in a relationship. Both parties bring what is needed to make a relationship
That's true.
beautiful. So
That's
it's
true.
not about to think about
You
the
get that, Mrs.
submissive-
Alcoholic?
Hey, it's not about to think about that submissive stuff. It's not about that. It's about both
You cannot have a relationship without order, Sharon. You need order. That's submissive. That's being submissive.
Y'all making it sound like that man is going to tell that woman what to do.
No, we never said that.
That's not what submission is.
That's not what that means.
I don't even think you really understand the definition of submission.
Because that's the way it sounds.
No.
What you just said to me was that a man, you have to have order.
You have to have order in everything.
Order to my
Nick,
life.
you know the difference is. Do you know what the definition is? We're going to give you an example, and I just need you to hear me really quickly because you've been kind of going on and on. Deference is the willful submission of one's own wills and wishes to that of another. So it's willfully. If I have an older frat brother that comes into the room and he's on the cane, he was made in the 60s, I was made in the 90s, I'm going to get my butt up out of deference and let him sit. If your husband comes home from working a 13-hour shift and he's hungry and maybe you had an off day or you got off a little bit earlier than him, what's wrong with having a meal prepared for him?
Nothing.
But I mean, that's what I'm saying. That's being submissive to
why we can't get it on time.
You need food, air, and water. You need these are Maslow's basic human needs, hierarchy of human needs.
So that's being submissive. When I make sure that my husband, who then went outside and been working for all these hours, and I've been at the house chilling, and I make dinner for us to have a meal, that's me being submissive.
Yeah. Whether you know or not, it is.
But what about when the woman go to work and come home to nothing on the stove?
Well, that shouldn't happen. If he didn't cook, he should be like, baby, don't take your coat off. We going out. And he should pick up the bill.
I want you to take it easy. Cook me a meal like I had to cook for you.
That's fair. That's cool.
I'm giving an example. I don't mind cooking for my woman. I cook for her.
That's cool.
She cooks.
You looking for argument out of that? You ain't gonna get it.
So let me ask you.
You will get that.
Okay, so should the husband, if he's at home, should the husband make sure that there is something for his wife to eat when she comes home?
Yes. He's for the kid and the woman eats. That's his job. That's his household.
That's right.
It doesn't say that just because you might be making more money or whatever, that you don't have a responsibility and a duty to your family. And the providing goes outside of just bringing home a paycheck. Providing means, baby, are you hungry when the kids come home? Well, let me make you a snack because I'm making dinner. Look, your mom's working late. Give you a little snack, finish your homework, and then go chill out. Don't be all in your mom's face when she comes home. She's going to be tired, and daddy needs to cook.
Let me say, if you got a real raw guy, this is
my household. I am the head of that household. So if I let people go without feeding them, without nurturing not only their bodies, but their souls and their minds, then that's neglect. That's not responsibility.
Let me help you real quick. Go ahead, Smoke.
That's 100. That's 100.
Here you go. If you got a real raw man, y'all won't be arguing with him because he already had the stuff ready for you. He just unconditionally. See, y'all got to get them. So y'all grabbing the wrong cats. Right? Quit getting them old buster cats and then blame everybody else for 2 little cats or 3 little cats that you done been with.
The only way a household is going to function is if it functions together. You got to function together to make it successful. If you don't, it's going to fail.
It's teamwork. It's order. It's everything that has to work in conjunction for it to work. All this independent stuff, you do have that. You have independence, but you have interdependence when it comes to you and your mate. Y'all come together at a time. But you never lose your independence.
Because men feel like if the woman make more money than them.
We don't feel like nothing. Matter of fact, I want you to go outside somewhere with your phone. Get out. Yeah,
no, but listen, because when the woman start making more money than the man, he start working.
I want you to make more money. Good.
No, he start working against them. They don't anymore. No, but they don't. But some men think like that. But the average man, like, we're not a team anymore. You make more money than me, so now I got to start working.
Oh, shoot. What are you talking about?
She's talking about the man she was dealing with, JT. Let it go.
Of course. The spectrum to black men.
I never said that.
No. Insecure Negroes that make hourly wages are intimidated by women that have salaries. If you flipping burgers at Burger King all day, you know you ain't shit. You're only working 12 hours a week, and then your wife is bringing home $60,000, $70,000 an hour, your mate, whoever, and you feel some type of way about that, step your shit up. But don't look at all black men like, oh, well.
But I never said a race.
So
I'm talking about all
insecure. We're still economically sound. We're making $20,000 to $30,000 more than the average household yearly. What the hell is there to be insecure about?
Right.
A lot of, I'm gonna tell you what people said about me and my relationships, and I'm proud that they said these things because that made me, feel good about myself. The average man that ever cheated on me always told me it was never me that they, cheated on. It wasn't me, and they all said the same thing.
It was your paycheck.
They knew that I did not need it.
Not the paycheck.
I'm just saying.
But I want to hear what she said.
They knew I did not need them, and they didn't feel valued.
They said,
how could they feel value?
Wait, hold on. I want to hear what she said. What'd you say?
They said that, okay, so I'm the type of person, if I'm in a relationship with somebody, I can make more money than you, but I'm not.
Mm-hmm.
But as long as you getting up, going and putting something in the pot, I'm fine with that.
Okay.
But if they just seen somewhere along the line and feel like they devalue themselves, is what I'm saying. I make more money than you. You understand what I'm trying to say?
Right. Yeah, got you.
So they go out and they, do stupid stuff, and then that's where the relationship ends because they feel that they needed somebody that was on their level.
Okay, so that's an insecurity thing in them. That's on them.
That 5 minutes ago.
But once again, I'm not about to.
But that's no fault.
If I'm hustling all day long to make some money, and you ain't hustling harder than me, let's go back to where I say I wear the pants.
At this point, I don't
You
care
gotta earn it.
who's harder. I don't care. I normally would be on y'all's team when it comes to I don't need a man right now, but right now I need 4 spark plugs that need to be changed, and I don't want to take it to the maintenance because they're trying to charge me $400. So at this point, I don't care how much you make. Can you change these spark plugs for me?
There you go, Monique. There you go. I think I'm put these breaks on here. All this who make all the money stuff go out the window, man. All this.
But that's where a lot of relationships go wrong because the man can't accept it.
That's y'all. Once again, quit grabbing them old busters and expect to get a man out of them guys. You grabbing Buster.
I'm right here.
Y'all grabbing Buster Browns and talking about yo man.
I'm right here.
JT, you know I got a house full of dogs. Not JT, Smoke. Smoke, you know I got a house full of dogs. Please stop. And I love my dogs. They good dogs.
I know you do, Jazz. That's why you got them.
I love my puppy.
Hey, well, my wife sells designer puppies if y'all need one. So let me know if y'all look at it. She got the plug free.
You know what, JT? We not gonna be alone forever.
Hey,
I'm okay with it.
JT, was that a shout out for the lonely women? Do they need a dog?
Oh, I ain't know.
I just need somebody to change my spark plugs now. You can change my spark plugs.
JT know all the brugs, man. He got a whole clip of
for every season, for every purpose. But I ain't changing shit. That's why I take you up to the mechanic.
That's why I tell you, you got to get the type of man that you looking for.
I work with my mind, baby. I don't work with my hands.
See, you got to. Hey, look, don't go grabbing a dude that like to shop for 7-inch pump shoes, and you need somebody to change spark plugs.
Yeah, I need my spark plugs changed.
See?
I'm
Yeah, you grab.
Pay $400. If you gonna pay the $400, I'll let you take my car up there to the shop, baby. But right now, I can't even be on y'all team with this old nigga. I need somebody to change this.
See, there you go. There you go. Look, logic is setting in. Logic setting in now. Logic is setting in. I appreciate that. You say what's that?
It was a great conversation tonight.
It was, and I appreciate y'all. If anybody got anything to say, huh? Y'all make sure y'all like, subscribe, and share. Y'all need to share this one. Somebody need to hear this. Like, subscribe, and share. If anybody got anything they want to say before we go, y'all go ahead and say it. If you got any peace, you want to peace.
3 times. 3 times, right?
What's that?
2 African American women. His last wife, his newest wife, is Iranian, 100%. Her parents come through. They speak in Iranian. He knows. I'm like, man, that's deep. That's dope. Tell me why. And the same thing that was put on display tonight, put on exhibit tonight, was one of the reasons why he will not go back.
Ooh.
He waited till my mother was dead before he did it. So I'm just saying.
Well, just to let y'all know, a lot of black women will never date a black man once they go to another race.
Good. Take that toxic shit over there.
Yeah, they will never take y'all back. Good night.
That's all I got.
That's all you got? What you got, Monique? You got anything you want to say?
I didn't expect tonight to go the way that it did.
That's because of Sherry. It's Sherry's fault.
Always Sherry.
I thought we were just answering the questions.
No, man, this thing went that way.
I was not, you know, any other time it'd be me and JT. I was prepared.
Yeah.
Me and Jazz be on the same page.
Yeah.
Going against you and JT, I was not prepared for tonight.
You ain't kidding. Y'all whoop me tonight, man. Y'all whoop me.
That's why I ain't been here. But I'm back now, so you really my problem.
Cherry, you got anything you want to say before we go?
You know, I'ma say we all need each other.
Yeah.
Okay, Cherry. Now you go. Okay, you coming home now. Logic is setting in again. We got one more person smoking JT for the logic to set in. Everybody, the logic is set in, but we got one. We getting to her. Come on, go ahead.
Leave her alone.
Oh, me?
We coming to you.
Sarah, you ain't been here the whole time. You can't say that.
I don't have
this
tolerance.
is what I'm gonna say. I understand exactly what she's saying and where she's coming from. You know, I get it.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Okay,
And just
Miss
for the
Shopaholic.
record, once again, JT, I'm not saying all black men are messed up. But sounding like yourself.
That's not how you started.
I don't know who you are, but if you are who you say you are a good nigga.
Oh.
No, I said, listen to what I said. Listen to what I said. I said,
podcast.
listen to what I said. I said, if you are who you say you are, because I don't know you, you are a good man to your wife. That's what I said.
He's
Okay.
I don't know you, so I can't. I'm just listening to what you're telling me. So this is what I'm saying. You know who you are. You know who you are to your wife. So
I'm gonna bring on the last 10 minutes to the next podcast, and y'all can ask all the questions you want.
It's Miss Shopaholic. Is that what you got to say on your way out? Is that what you had to say?
I stand on what I said.
Oh my God! Hey, Smoke, tell her what you told her earlier. Smoke, on your way out. What you tell her earlier?
I love you.
That's what she. That's what she did. Yeah, that's what she did. Yeah. Hey, look, we ran Jazz up out of here. But hey, look here. If y'all see Miss Shopaholic in the street, you run up to her and you give her a hug. Because that's what she did. Y'all give her a hug.
JT too.
No, it's me. I'm calling 911. I'm like, I'll shoot the deuces. You know what I'm saying? I'll shoot the deuces, but I don't want no physical contact with him.
Look at this dude. This dude crazy.
Tim, right now, I'm glad I live in North Carolina and not in Ohio, because the way you just set it off tonight, thanks to my little face down here.
It might be some gangbanging if we ever meet each other all up at the shop at the same time. Might be some gangbanging going on.
Oh my goodness, boy. Y'all the worst. Y'all the worst.
Well, see y'all. I'll see y'all next week.
There you go. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. Very good subject, guys. Y'all did good. I need to go take an aspirin after y'all. I need to take Tylenol, aspirin, everything.